What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Tammy. This is Tammy Talks, Love Island USA Season 5, Episode 35. What did y'all think about this episode? I thought it was boring. Um, I don't know. Let's talk about it though. If you are brand new to the channel or if you've been rocking with me majority of this season of Love Island and you have still not hit that subscribe button, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Thumbs up the video if you enjoy it, and then as always, hop into the comment section so we can talk about everything that happened in the episode. I know I'm late. I told y'all I was gonna be out doing the karaoke thing last night, so we are here. All right. So this episode starts off with Hannah and Marco. They're talking about how hard this must be for Bergie that his grandfather said it's forced. So we then cut over to Bergie saying that he genuinely feels a connection with Taylor. Now, I have told y'all, I honestly and truly think that Taylor likes Bergie. I'm not as sure if Bergie likes Taylor. That's the thing. I know that Taylor likes Bergie, but I think Bergie just likes Taylor because she likes him, to be honest. So Kyle gets a text that the hideaway is open. Everybody picks Carmen and Kenzo. They don't want to do it. Why? Kenzo is, I want to respect her dad. And it's like, something about Carmen and Kenzo is very inauthentic, but y'all keep voting them in, and I get the feeling that she is going to win. I get the feeling they're going to win. I hope y'all did what y'all supposed to when y'all voted. So they then pick Leo and Cassie. Cassie said that she, that she deserves this, okay? She about to go all out. She pulls out her lingerie and she says she ready to get it popping. So they get into, this is my thing too. The whole walk of shame that they do, this I'm not gonna call what I'm thinking in my head, but this walk of shame where the woman comes dressed out in her lingerie and he comes out just in his drawers, whatever. But when they're in there, they're talking, and Leo wants her to know that he does not plan on stopping his grand gestures in the future. He wants her to know that, he's all in, whatever the case. The grand gestures weren't the issue, Leonardo. The issue is you sleeping with somebody else. That was kind of the issue. But hey, if you think that the issue is the grand gestures, fine. Some of y'all have said in the comments that you guys feel that he has done more than enough to win her back. Okay. Hey, go for it. Okay. So they clearly have sex. The next morning they wake up before everybody else and they go wake up everybody else, and we find out that they had sex 3 times the night before. Bergie is still in his head. He don't even know what to say or what to do. He's just kind of Bergie is flailing along here, and it's I feel like Bergie is making this into a bigger deal than it has to be. If you like Taylor, who cares what your grandfather thinks? If you like Taylor, who cares what your grandfather thinks? But okay. So Hannah's talking to Bergie, and I'll say this, Bergie needs to keep that facial hair. That facial hair got him looking like something. Y'all hear me? Bergie got... Facial hair will take a man from a 3 to a 6.5. Facial hair will do it for you. So Hannah lets Bergie know, don't dwell on what your grandfather said. You know what I mean? Don't worry about what your grandfather said. If you know the connection that you have with Taylor, if you know that y'all are rocking and y'all are solid, don't worry about how your grandfather, how anybody else feels about that. She also encourages him to think about the positives. Her mother likes you. Your father liked her. Your grandmother liked her. It's really just your grandfather. So yes, let's think about the positives. Let's not always think so much about the negatives when we do these things. So Marco gets a text and they're going to do a diner challenge. This was one of the dumbest challenges because what was the end goal? Why don't they win something with these challenges? Why doesn't it like add extra money to the pot or something? What is the point of the challenge? Just to be able to say that you, I don't know. I feel like the challenges should come with something. Some type of like prize. But they do this challenge where the couples are like tethered with strings and they're making like different diner food. At the end, Leo took all his food and threw it. I don't know why he would think that he should have kept it, but Leo that he shouldn't have kept it, but Leo did that. Kenzo and Marco were out there being Mr. Macho, and they were like purposely pulling their. Were they competing against the girlfriend? I don't know. Like maybe I wasn't paying attention to the challenge correctly, but I didn't see the point in it. But Kenzo and Marco, because they're stronger, they were purposely like making sure that Hannah and Carmen couldn't do anything. So for the most part, we saw Hannah and her arms were just up in the air the entire time because Marco was pulling it down. But who knew Kenzo had a little bit of a personality? Who knew? Who knew? That man is like sandpaper. That man is paint. That man is this hand. Like he's so dry. Oh my god, he has no personality. I don't know. I don't know. I've been telling y'all he gives me creepy tease anyways. So Destiny and Kyle won. Again, they don't get anything out of it, but they won. So we get this scene with Marco. So after seeing like the family messages that everybody sent, he gets a little emotional. So we see him go into his closet. He pulls out like a necklace and it's his mother. So we find out that Marco's mother died when he was 21. So he said roughly a year and a half ago. So she ended up dying from liver failure due to alcohol abuse. He said that life started lifing for her. And the way that she began to cope with it is by drinking. So he said he lost his mom to the liquor like when she was here, and then he like lost her completely when she passed away. And he's just super sad about it, saying how his mom would have been so proud of him and, proud of the man that he's become. And it's just hard. And that sucks. Like, I feel for anybody that has lost a parent, obviously. I I can't relate because I still thankfully have my parents. But and to lose a parent at 21, I feel so bad for him in that scene. I did kind of wonder like where was Hannah? Did kind of wonder where was Hannah, and we see Hannah comes out. What is this extra picture behind here? I'm sorry, I just got real distracted. We do see Hannah come out at the end. Hannah comes out at the end and she hugs him and like she's just there for him the best way that she knows how to be. But it was just kind of like it seemed very, very ill placed. It seemed very, very, very ill placed. I don't know if it was like, and production, my condolences go out to Marco because you can like that was a very like heartfelt moment that I feel like he should have been allowed to have that privacy himself. So the fact that the cameras did that, I can definitely see production saying, "Well, let's shoot this. We can air this. This will get them sympathy votes or whatever the case." Because it did humanize Marco a little bit more. But I hate when they do this on TV where somebody's clearly having a moment and y'all want to come film it. For what? For what? Let that man grieve and have the moment that he needed to himself. But rest in peace to Marco's mom. So Taylor and Bergie. This blew me. So Taylor's telling Bergie how that he doesn't know how much she likes him. She kind of feels that she's not able to really always express herself. And Bergie's like, no, I really like you too. But then Bergie said that he is holding back because of the distance. Now, Bergie, I'm going to call cap on that because Every other woman that you talk to, the ones that we definitely know that you liked, because I don't think Bergie likes Taylor. I think Bergie likes the fact that Taylor likes him. But every other woman that you have spoken with, you have been leading with the fact that, yeah, I'm prepared to move to wherever my connection is. Excuse me. You're prepared to move to wherever your connection lives and all this other stuff, and you're ready to start a family. And now you're worried about distance from Bergie's in what did he say? One of the Dakotas, from Minnesota, living in one of the Dakotas, and she's in Texas. So like she said, it's literally like hour and a half flight away. So his thing is he's now worried about the distance. But it's like, Bergie, if you're worried about connecting with somebody and doing long distance, why did you come on this show where literally everybody is from all over the country? You should have went on Love is Blind or Married at First Sight, where these people are literally in and from your city. Bergie don't like Taylor. Taylor likes Bergie. Bergie does not like Taylor. So she tells him that if distance is a huge concern of his, then they don't even need to continue on with trying to make this relationship work. And I felt her on that. I was 1,000% on her side. 1,000% on her side. Because what is the point of us talking about this or continuing to move forward or do anything, make any plans, if at the end of the day, you don't want to really do distance. People make things work for what they want, right? Before my brother got married, him and his now wife were in a distance relationship. He went down there every month and saw her. Was it every month? Yes, it was like every month and saw her before he eventually moved back to the city that she was in. So this whole you're worried about how distance is going to be. Come on, come on. So Bergie, at the end of the day, Bergie let his grandfather get into his head. And I here's the thing. I understand wanting your parents' approval, especially when you're dating somebody else, but it's not as if his grandfather said, I don't like her because of this, that, and the other. He just said it felt forced, or it looked forced to him. Now, what everybody is saying, that we are getting an hour a day out of these people's 24-hour life, right? We're getting snippets, and the hour is covering everybody. This episode in particular should show that we don't get a lot about these people. So Bergie getting on my nerves with that. Like, this is silly. Silly. So Hannah and Taylor gets up and walks away. So Hannah and Marco, who really be, I don't want any of these people to win because I don't like any of these couples, to be real. It would have to be, I guess, Cassie and Leo. But because I feel like Cassie and Leo aren't trying to constantly sabotage other couples. But they bring Bergie over, and Hannah's like, there's nothing wrong with that. You're being honest and transparent. There's nothing wrong with Bergie being honest and transparent, but it's not like Bergie said, I'm nervous about the distance, but I want to make it work. Bergie said, I don't know, I'm stressing about the distance. I don't know if it can work. And he left it at that. There's a difference. I guess. Taylor comes back out because she wants to apologize for walking off. So they're getting ready to get back into it and speak and talk. But Sarah Hyland pops up. So Sarah pops up and tells them that America's been voting. And it's time to find out which 4 couples are saved, and we'll be going to the finale. So it is obviously the 4 couples that we thought it would be: Carmen and Kenzo, Hannah and Marco, Cassie and Leo, and then Taylor and Bergie. I thought Destiny might have gotten to the finale, but her destinators didn't land the destination. Here's the thing. Even though Destiny has a big group of fans, right? We know this. I think what some of Destiny's fans are forgetting is that just because you see 25 or so of y'all on Twitter and y'all 25, or the 10 of y'all that go from comment to comment and underneath people's videos, just because y'all are hell-bent and ride or die for Destiny doesn't mean the rest of the world does. At the end of the day, if Destiny and Kyle had matched and linked up in Casa, I think they would have had a better chance at getting to the finale. But when you randomly pick this man that we've never seen you talk to, we as in the viewers have never seen you really say much, more than 2 words to, it's gonna come across a way. It just is. And that's what happened. So Destiny and Kyle, and then Scott and Johnny get sent home. Did y'all notice how really nobody went and said bye to Destiny? Mirko did, but for the most, and then we saw Bergie talking to her, but like Carmen and Hannah didn't run up and say anything to her. Even when the girls took like their final picture, Hannah wasn't even in the picture. I would love to find out what the dynamic is between Hannah and Destiny, because we never see Destiny talking to Hannah. We really don't see Destiny talking to Carmen. I want to know what the dynamic is, because it can't be over. It can't be over the fact. Honestly and truly, y'all, I think that Carmen does still have a hard on for Destiny for snaking her way back then. I think Hannah kept that close to the vest for whatever reason. I don't know, y'all. I don't know if I like Hannah no more. I just kind of feel like Hannah is very. I don't know. Remember, I kept saying I feel like Hannah is, and I couldn't really like explain what it was given with her. That's where I'm at with it. But let me know what you guys thought about this video. The finale is tomorrow, Sunday night. I might go live. I might go live after. I think I am. I think I'm gonna go live afterwards, and then we can talk about the finale. I'll do like an hour-ish live. So if you have not already, subscribed to the channel so you get the notifications. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.